Alright, YouTube, I'm back with another video. I already recorded this one. I have opened everything up. It was a loose car video that I was doing mystery cars and opened up single packs, but I didn't realize that my cars that I was showing you weren't even in the shot. They were like way off, so I had to remake the entire video. So all of these vehicles are already out. I've already opened them. Kind of takes away from the fun of the video, but we're just gonna go ahead and deal with it and move on. So these are all loose cars that I've gotten from the flea market the past month or so, and Walmart. We've got a first generation MX-5 Miata, a nice car. Just got the wheels that I have these wheels for my Jeep in real life, so I always try to get these wheels when I can find them on cool cars, on these small ones like that. I don't have many types of wheels like this, but because they're usually all torn up and rusty and they don't roll very well, but this one's in really good condition, so when I saw it I had to buy it. And it was only 50 cents, so that's not like I'm spending a ton of money for this just to get something like that. But we have this Peterbilt semi. It used to be a cement truck. It's obviously not that anymore. Doesn't really have the cement roller, so this will turn into a custom at some point. I don't know if I'll repaint it or not, because the paint's actually in pretty good shape. It only has a few chips hanging around, like right on there on the stacks, on the horns, mirrors. The cab lights are kind of chipped up a little bit, but I might clean up the base, put new wheels on it, see about maybe making a flatbed for it, since it already has that lifting action like that. I think I might try to make a flatbed that's that slides down, and try that. We'll see how that goes though. I have a bunch of other customs that I already have started, but haven't gotten around to finishing, so maybe that one I'll do a step-by-step video through. The other ones I'll have videos for too that'll come out at some point, but I've already started them, like I said, so the paint's already stripped, the posts are already drilled out, the wheels have already been replaced, so we'll probably try to make a video of it, but it's not going to be a full how-to type video. But so next up we've got this Pontiac Fiero on gold Hot Ones wheels. And I have another one of these that I showed off in another video that I was really excited about. But as you can see, it was in terrible condition compared to the one we have now. This one, I don't know if it had the tampos on the hood or not. Maybe not, but it probably just came off because, you can see the condition of the other tampos on the side compared to the new one. But I always like having the Fieros. They're pretty cool little cars. This one's in really good shape, for what I'm used to finding. So that was an exciting find. And then we have this Ford T-Bird convertible. I don't know what these are. I don't know if this was like a color shifter or what at some point, but this the hood opens up, as you can see. The wing falls down. I don't know how to make them stay up. They don't seem to want to do that. If any of you know how that works, let me know in the comments below, because that'd be cool. I have a couple of these same cars laying around. They're all in pretty decent shape, but I don't know how they work, so. Next up we've got this Ford Fiesta. Pretty cool car. I saw this one and I was like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna buy this because I don't have one yet. And I didn't realize that when I got it, this was a custom by somebody else. You see where they drilled out the posts and hot glued them in, or super glue. That's what it kind of feels like, super glue. But they painted the base brown, and that looks to be like all they did. It doesn't look like they did anything else to it. So I don't know why, but It's still a cool car. I don't have one of these yet, or didn't have one of those at the time, but it's a pretty cool car. Next up we have this Jaguar XJ220 on ultra hot wheels. Rolls pretty well. Axles are pretty straight. I love the XJ220. I have a lot of them, carded and loose. This one is pretty cool. I mean, I like the silver, but my all-time favorite that I found this in the loose bucket at my flea market. This thing is awesome. Love this car. This was a revealer, I think from like early 90s. So you would like put the package in water and it would dissolve the package around it, and then this would be the car that you'd get. And it came with like 4 variations, I think. And it had a series of like 20 cars or something. I don't remember exactly how many there were. But I have a couple of those that are loose. But the Jaguar, like I said, is one of my favorite cars of all time, in real life and in the die-cast world. So I'll always try to collect them, especially if they have ultra hot wheels. But next up, we've got this Chevy Corvette 67 Stingray, I think is what it is. Same as this gold one that's up here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I like the paint on this one. It's pretty cool. I have a couple of Hot Wheels design cars that have the same paint jobs, or similar paint jobs, different colors, but the like electric, like lightning kind of look that goes to it. Let me show you a couple others that I have. I don't know why I like them. I just think they're cool. The paint's different. You don't see it anymore. I don't know if this was a special series or if it was like an entire year that had all these cars. But here we've got a Shark Attack, I think is what it is called, car. And it's got the blue with the yellow lightning. And then we've got this Snake Racer or something. I don't know what it's called. But it's a pretty nice paint job. Nice cars. I like them a lot. When I see them, I get them, whether in a good condition or bad. As you can see, this one's, the axles are pretty bent up. It doesn't really roll at all. But it goes a little bit, but not the way I'd like it to. But anyway, move on to the next one. Should I put these guys back? We've got this Vulture Roadster right here. I have another one of these in purple and orange, and I was watching a YouTube video by Bare Metal HW that showed me that this one right here is fluorescent when you shine it under a specific light. I think it's black light or something, I don't know, UV light, I don't know. I don't remember, I'd have to go back and watch the video again, but I've been watching his videos for a while, and he's got some cool stuff on there. When I saw that he had different types of plastic that fluoresce under light, you know, I had to pick this one up too, because if we got an orange and a red, if it makes a different color at nighttime or whenever you shine that on, you know, that'd be pretty awesome to make some videos of them racing around on some tracks at some point. So I got that because that's the only other casting I've ever seen like that one since it came out, so I got it, and it was only 50 cents, so it's not like it broke my bank to find them. But here we've got a blue Porsche Carrera. I like this one a lot better than the silver one I have. Right up here on my Porsche shelf. These ones the scale is a little off on them compared to the other Hot Wheels cars of the time and of now. I don't know why they're so much bigger, but the four-door Panamera is a lot smaller than these cars for some strange reason. You would think that it would be bigger, and they are bigger in real life. I've seen my fair share of them. So I don't know why they decided to make these bigger back in the day, but it doesn't matter. Still a cool car, pretty simple. Metal body, metal base, plastic 3-spoke wheels. The blue one's really nice, I like it a lot. I'd never seen one in anything but silver, so to find a blue one was pretty cool. Alright. Now I have, these are all mystery cars, aside from this treasure hunt right here. This is Tyrrell P34, or Tyrrell P34. Treasure hunt. The card was all destroyed when I bought it. I paid $4 for it with a destroyed package. This is what it looked like. It's all taped up. Not good. But I really liked the car, so I didn't mind paying $4 for it. Which is probably not even a bad price. But it's nice. It rolls really well. Really smooth, really straight. Looks pretty. I'll put that one up on display somewhere on one of my shelves when the video is over. And now we're going to move on to the mystery cars that I had laying there. So we have a couple, or one actually, that was not a mystery car that we'll get into after this. We've got a Power Pipes. First one I've opened before I realized that I messed up the last video. Nice car. Black window, you can't see through it at all, which probably means it doesn't have an interior. It might, I don't know. It kind of looks like there's something up inside there. So they might have an interior. They just decided to black out the windows for some reason. Looks like the base is metal, which is cool. Nice car, nice paint job. Then we've got a Silhouette in green. This one is awesome. I love the way it looks with these wheels. It looks incredible. It makes this whole car pop with the blue window, you know, the chrome hood, or the chrome engine, and then those blue wheels. Just, I really like this one a lot. I have a lot of the old castings ones, like off of Blue Cards and stuff. I think they were all purple. I don't know if they ever came in another color or not. If you know if they came in another color, let me know in the comments, because I would love to find other colors of that off of Blue Card. But next up we have a 67 Chevelle Super Sport 396, which is this guy right here. It's a matte blue with a shiny blue tampo and some like leaves, it looks like. Kind of like a Hawaiian theme is what it looks like to me. Pretty nice car. I really like the paint. It's really cool looking. I'm happy with this one. That one will probably go through a racetrack once I get it set up. And then we've got the 2013 Copo Camaro right here. Very nice car. I'm kind of disappointed that the taillights weren't painted in, but I think the pizza cutters that are on the front make up for it. It's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen a regular casting that wasn't like a Hot Wheels design with pizza cutters on it before, so it's pretty cool to see it on this. I really like this one. This one's definitely going to go on the drag strip over on my desk over here in the corner. It'll go up on display. Maybe I'll prop it up, making it do a wheelie or something. Next up we have a like aqua color Mazda Furai, however you pronounce it. This one is really cool because it's got mismatched color wheels. I love mismatched wheels on real cars and on Hot Wheels. So it's blue in the back, chrome in the front. A nice teal paint job, gray interior, tinted windows. I have another one down here that I got out of a 3-pack in like matte red. This one's got like a light purple interior with the tinted windows and blue wheels. Both very nice cars. I don't know which one I like more. I think if this one had the purple interior, I'd like this one more, but it doesn't, so I might have to say the red one. Alright, next up we have the Mazda RX-7. I lost the sticker for this one, so I'm not showing it to you because I don't know where I put it. But here it's a nice yellow with green interior, green tampos to match. Hood's nice. It's got the faster than ever wheels. I remember when these were released, they were the coolest thing when I was a kid. So this one was really nice. I have a couple different versions of this RX-7. I think I have like 2 blue ones. I have, I think, a silver one, and then another yellow one that just has different tampos on it. I think it's just plain yellow, actually. I don't know where I put it, but it's somewhere around here. Next up, we've got the Ford Mustang Drift. Again, I don't know where I put the sticker, so we're just gonna go straight into showing you the car. I mean, it's kind of over the top. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about that wing on this car at all. I think maybe if it didn't have that, it would look better. But the wheels are nice. It's got a nice interior. It only has 1 seat because it's a drift car. It doesn't have a roll cage, which is kind of strange. I've seen lots of other castings that have roll cages in them. It's kind of weird that you wouldn't have one on the side of a drift car, but it's whatever. Really nice car. It's plastic base, metal body, nice wheels. Now my favorite one, I knew what this one was when I picked it up because I was looking through that little peephole that they have inside the mystery packs. But this is the Brazilian Dodge Charger. Beautiful car. I was gonna save this one for the Mopar video that I have coming out soon. It's got the new Mopar series and a bunch of old stuff that I found that are not necessarily Mopar themed, but they're all Mopar products. So this one will probably make an appearance in there with all my other loose Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep vehicles. I have one more mystery car that I did not open yet. Here's the package. And this is a 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Really nice. I like the color a lot. It's like a shiny bright blue with white wheels. A nice tampos. It's got that little air scoop coming out, or blower, whatever that is. And then there's a gauge sticking out right there too. I think that's what it is. I know on the old cars they used to have the gauges sticking on the hood instead of inside the car a lot. That was a popular theme back then when this car was around, brand new, you know, so that's pretty cool that they put that in there. This one's really nice. This is another one of my favorites out of the mystery car packs that I've purchased recently. That one will probably go on the drag strip too, along with that Coco Camaro. Alright. So we've got this one I already opened. It was a Mopar card, the new series. It was a Plymouth Roadrunner. Nice car. I like it a lot. Nice color, nice tampos, nice wheels. Everything about this thing is cool. I like it. At some point I'll have the entire Mopar collection loose. I don't know how long it's going to take, but they are 127, so I only buy them in like 1 or 2 at a time. I'm not rich, so I try not to spend too much money on Hot Wheels at a time. Alright, next up we've got the 2013 SRT Viper in orange. Same card that was on the Plymouth Roadrunner. This one is going to get opened up. This is my first 5th generation Viper that I have that's loose. I've never had a loose one of these before. Beautiful car. I really like the hood. It's kind of got the offset stripe right there. Wheels match it pretty well. Headlights are painted in. No tail lights, but this is a cool car. This one will definitely be doing some racing on some tracks when I get them set up. Alright, next up we have a couple of 50th anniversary race team cars. We're going to start with 2 that you've already seen before that I have opened up in other videos. These are donor cars for the wheels. I have many of these, so I don't feel bad about opening these up. But we've got the Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. Kind of sucks to take these apart, but I like the wheels a lot, and they're going to make for a good project car for my next projects. So, got two of these. Oh, I messed up on that one. Making a mess out of it. Alright. If you hear noises in the background, that's just my dog playing with all the cards that I've thrown on the ground. So ignore those. She's a little stinker, so she gets into everything and anything she can whenever she can. Alright, next up we have a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner with a demolished card. I don't know what happened. I found this one at Target. I don't feel bad about opening this one at all because the card was so just destroyed. It's not really collectible at that point. More collectible loose than it is on the card. So this one will go up with all the rest of my Hot Wheels Race Team Series cars. Alright, next up we've got Dune Daddy. From my understanding, this was an old casting that was like a convertible dune buggy back in the Red Line era. So it's pretty cool that they brought this back, even though it doesn't quite look the same. It's still very cool. It's kind of got like a modern twist to it compared to the old one, but very cool car. I like this one a lot. Tampos are different than the others. Still the same colors and stuff, they just look a little different. But that one's a cool car. We've got another Race Team Series, Ford F-150. Crew cab. Short bed from the looks of it. This is an awesome truck. It's too bad it's not a Dodge, but I'm not going to complain about it because it's still cool that they even put a truck in the 50th Race Team Series at all. So, nice truck. They kind of painted the taillights a little bit. They didn't quite get around to the back end where the tailgate touches it, but it's alright. It's whatever. Overall, it's a nice truck. I like the paint a lot. It rolls pretty well. Alright, my last Race Team Series car to open up for you guys today is the Pontiac Firebird. Twin turbocharged from the looks of it. I don't know, actually it might not be turbos. It might just be one turbo. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide what that is and tell me in the comments. I don't like the staggered wheel look. I think they made the rears like way too big. You'd have to cut those fenders so much in real life to get those to fit, but it's still a cool car. The only 50th Race Team cars I have left to get, I think there's 2, and then all the orange versions of these. So there's the hood, the wheels, the back end. It's a cool car. I was super excited when I found this. I've got a bunch of others that are all carded. So every single Race Team car that I have at least 3 that are on the card. Except for that Corvette, I probably got like 20. Because they're everywhere. No matter where you go, you can't not find those things. So next up we have a 1987 first generation Dodge Ram, or D100 as they put it on here. But it's like a Baja looking dark arc type truck. So awesome truck. I collect anything Dodge, especially Ram trucks. I drive one in real life. I have a second generation 2500 V10 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram. So I always try to pick up the Mopar pickups. This one's really nice. I like it a lot. It's got the spare tire on the back. I might take something to it and try to clean that up. It looks like they got some casting errors in that, but oh well. This one will go in with all the other four-wheel drive trucks I have in my little sand dunes over here in the corner. Probably can't see it right now, but it'll be there. I have plans on making a bigger one because I'm expanding my table. As you can see by the second story, this was never in the other videos. I messed this one up. I made it too wide, so I've got to cut the legs off and remeasure everything out and make a new table. So this is not the finished product. This is just a huge mistake that I made. I wasn't paying attention, didn't write my measurements down, and kind of just went off the top of my head. So that's what I get for not paying attention. Next up, we have a Studebaker Champ. In one of my previous videos, I recorded this same truck in blue, and I had a yellow one. I said if I ever found another model of these, that I would open it up so that I could have a loose version of it. And I found one. I was really excited when I found it because this is a cool looking truck. I like the wheels, I like the stance, I like the color. It's got the tonneau cover. It looks like a NASCAR truck kind of, with that little wing and the tonneau cover on there and the wheels. I like this a lot. This is a cool one. I don't know if I'll do any racing with this one just because it looks like it's a little too nice to be smashed up, but it'll definitely be on display. The next up, the last car we have for the unboxings today is the 2017 Nissan GTR R35. I don't have a loose R35, I don't have a loose R34, and I don't have a loose R33. The only thing I have loose for the Nissan Skyline series is the R31 or R30 and R32. So here we're gonna finally open up and add to that. And as soon as I find a large amount of R34s and 3s, I will have them loose for you guys to show you and to be put on display. Because everybody loves the nice Skyline or GTR. There's no reason not to love them. Beautiful cars. The headlights look like they're a part of the window actually, so that's pretty cool. Taillights are painted in. Really nice car. That one will be doing some racing in the future. I don't think I showed you guys these ones. I'm not sure. If I did, oh well. You just get to look at them again. We got a Catapult right here. This one was in Hot Wheels Turbo Racing from the early 2000s or late 90s or whenever it was. I love that game. I try to collect all of the vehicles that are in it, and I'm nowhere near getting all of them yet, but I'm kind of close. This is a really nice casting. It's almost perfect except for that crack in the window right there, but nobody will notice that when they're looking at it on display, so it's not a big deal. Next we have Rigger Motor, which was also in Hot Wheels Turbo Racing. I don't know if it was in this color or not, but it doesn't really matter. I like this one. It looks nice. I like the wheels on it. So it's pretty cool. I might at some point try to polish up the base a little, try to get those pipes chrome, just like the engine and stuff, but that'll be later on. I don't have any ways of doing that right now, so we'll figure that out in another video. And then the last one for today, this is Bisector. It was a Hot Wheels Crashers from the early 2000s. Side of it breaks open like that after you hit something. The door folds out. This car was also in Hot Wheels Turbo Racing, and I've been looking for this car for years and years and years on eBay, and I've never seen one pop up. And I finally had one pop up for me last month, and I wasn't even searching for it. It just, for some reason, showed up on my recommended page, like right when I opened the app, and this was the first thing I saw, and I was so excited. I ran to my girlfriend, and I told her about it, and I showed her pictures, and she was like, well, that's a lot of money for one car. I think I paid like $12 for it or something, including shipping. I was like, yeah, it is a lot of money for a loose car, especially if it's not mint, but it's worth it. I've never had this car before. I've never seen it before in real life, and this might be one of the only opportunities I ever get to own one. So I jumped on it the second I saw it, and here it is. Beautiful car. I absolutely love it. This one will be on display 100% like in view so that everyone can see it when they walk into this room. But I think that is all we have for today. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, happy hunting.